Hi everyone, welcome back to Fit Mom Mia. Today I am making beef stew, so I want you to stick around to see how it is prepared. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications. Let's go! So here I went to Price Choppers and I got some beef chunks that I'll be using for the beef stew. It's a pretty big pack, so I only used half of it. You will need some extra virgin olive oil in a big cast iron pot that I will be using to cook everything, and I will coat the bottom of the pan with the olive oil so that nothing burns. I also use balsamic vinegar, and this is just to help keep the meat nice and tender. So you can use this if you would like, it's up to you. So I already washed the meat and I coated the bottom of the pan with the olive oil, placed the meat in, and I put it on the stove. And now I'm adding the vinegar to the pot of meat and I am bringing it to a simmer so that, or not simmer, but I'm cooking it, sorry. And here I added all the seasonings to it. I just use like garlic powder, garlic salt, steak seasoning, and you could just use salt and pepper, whatever that you like. It's up to you. Yeah, there I go. I show you there what I used. So I got ahead of myself for a second, but that's what I used there. I also added in some minced garlic. I got this from BJ's. It's already cut up and it has juices. I like using it so I don't have to waste time cutting up the garlic, which is nice. So I just add that to the pot. And I already cooked the beef, so now I'm left with just the grease here, and I'm making the gravy, and I usually use flour and water, and then I'll add it to the hot beef juice, and that will create the gravy. So you can see I'm mixing it all together here, trying to get out the chunks of flour, and you just keep mixing it around. I like to use cold water for this, and I'm adding it to the pot, and I will take a whisk here. Okay, the whisk breaks up all the chunks of flour if there's any left over, and it gets it to be nice and dissolved into the mixture here. So now I have a bunch of things that I'm going to cut up. So I have some cilantro, potatoes, onions, celery, and carrots. And then I also added in there some scallions. So this is everything that I put in the stew. You can add whatever you would like to add, but these are things that my daughter likes, so that's what I added. So I chopped everything up here into like cube-like pieces. Nothing too crazy. Again, you can do whatever you want. You could do bigger chunks or you could do smaller chunks. It's up to you. I just do what my daughter typically likes. So I'm going to add that into the pot to start cooking. So as you can see, I added everything in there and it's looking good. Just swish it around, make sure it gets cooked. You might have to add a little bit more water so everything gets cooked properly. As you can see here, everything was cooked, so I'm adding back in the beef, and at this point I am lowering the temperature to simmer so that it doesn't overcook and that the beef will be nice and tender. This looks really good by the way, and it was good. I have to admit, my daughter wanted seconds, thirds, you name it, she loved that dish. And this is the finished product right here. Oh, look at that, it's so beautiful. Everything was cooked nicely. And if you want smaller beef chunks, go right ahead and you can chop that up before you cook it. But I didn't really care, so this is how it turned out. It was really, really good. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoy. God bless.